So yes, initially at the very, very beginning, you are luring them with the treat to try to teach them where you want them to be exactly in what position. The video you're referencing is a bit older now compared to what he knows now, so he definitely does not need nearly as much luring, if any, at this point, because basically as you're luring, you're kind of doing a hand motion. So essentially what you want to try to aim to get to is to not even have to need a treat in your hand, to just do the motion and connect a command word with that motion. And then eventually you want them to just do it with the verbal command and not have to do a hand gesture. But I do know that's harder for some dogs. I know Thor specifically struggles with that a bit more, so it takes him longer to learn just the verbal cue without a physical cue like with my hand. You also want to make sure you give treats very often when you're first teaching them a new trick, because they don't know what you want. And so when they're in the position that you want them to be in, give them a treat, and then start kind of like pushing their threshold. So like, let's say if you're teaching place, right, initially you just want to stand there and give them treats, a ton of treats just for staying there, and or like being in a down or whatever on place. Then eventually you want to kind of make that less frequent, and then you want to start maybe taking a step back and then going back and giving them another treat, then taking 2 steps back, going back, giving them another treat. And you basically, the whole point is you want to set them up for success. So you don't want to push their threshold too far, because you want to kind of build on the place that they are right now, and then push it a little further and see if you can, and then give them more treats, stay at that pace a little bit, and then do it again. I don't really give my dogs treats just for like sitting around or whatever. I never give them treats, honestly, unless I'm teaching them something new, or if they do something really good. I also always have treats with me when I take them on walks, because I'm really adamant on trying to make them non-reactive dogs and to really kind of reward behavior where they just look at something and look back at me, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's what I use treats for.